This is Ellen Clark, CEO and founder of Control Corrective Skincare Systems. This is a demonstration of our Dermal Flash treatment. This rejuvenating treatment dials up the heat to deliver renewed skin smoothness and vibrancy to dull, aging, and sun-damaged skin. Fueled by warming cinnamon extract, the deeply exfoliating Dermal Flash peel increases circulation and gets skin glowing as it helps smooth wrinkles and fade unwanted pigment. Serums enhance surface plumpness and elasticity. A super lift mask cools things down as it firms and tones. Can be done monthly or alternated with the Lighten Up, Tighten Up facial as part of a regular anti-aging maintenance program. The Dermal Flash Peel treatment offers two different cleansing options. You can use a salicylic wash or the gentle facial wash, depending on the client's skin. If they're oily, you're going to use the salicylic wash, and if they're normal, combo, or dry, you're going to use the gentle facial wash. This treatment does stimulate, brings up microcirculation. It's fantastic for dull, devitalized, asphyxiated skin. It's kind of what we like to call a hot peel. It feels like cinnamon warm on your skin, and very often people need this kind of treatment as a booster quarterly, or they can do it 3 in a row at about 3-week intervals and do a series of 3 to 4. After we do our cleanse, we're going to use the balancing tonic to restore the pH. This treatment doesn't use steam. If you want to incorporate steam into this treatment, you could do so by doing a light steam with your cleansing phase, but generally, because this brings up blood flow and circulation, we're not going to steam and then do the Dermal Flash Peel. You're going to want to have a fan handy because the client is going to feel a warmth to the skin. The Dermal Flash Peel product itself has a 2% phenol, which is less than you would find in mouthwash. It's a cosmetic grade phenol, kind of like if you've ever smelled Carmex, it kind of has that smell, along with a cassia oil, which is a cinnamon. And cinnamon has been used for years to increase circulation. So we're going to be putting that on the face momentarily. I'm going to have my client hold her fan, if you would, just right there. Most people will feel a mild stinging with this. It's only going to last for maybe 2 to 3 minutes. It's more of a warm peel, a warm sting that they're going to experience. I want to make sure her face is dry before I apply it, so I'm going to let the fan dry her face. You're not going to use this on anybody with rosacea, highly sensitive skin, clients with, a compromised immune system. This is a great treatment because we incorporate not just the Dermal Flash Peel, but we're going to incorporate a lifting phase after. This is a thick gel, the Dermal Flash Peel, so it's really easy to apply. It's not going to drip. You always want to make sure the client's eyes are comfortably closed before you apply it. And because we're not going to be removing it immediately, there's no rush to get it on fast. We're going to apply it to the skin and then leave it on for 10 minutes. You ready? Okay. So it's like a clear gel. Some people it'll really stimulate, they'll get real pink, but even clients that get like real fair complected women that I've done, that get really, really pink, it calms down. What's so neat is that so many women that really need this, when they get the treatment and they really see that youthful glow coming back to their skin, they're just so delighted, because the exfoliation part of this treatment is actually only like a Arc-Gly Peel 33%. So they're getting what's the equivalent of a glycolic peel, but they're getting the stimulation of the Dermal Flash heat, which together get a far more intense outcome. So this is going to stay on the skin and we want it to dry. It's going to take 7 to 10 minutes. This is all going to dry, and then once this is dried, we're going to apply the Firm and Lift mask right over it. The Firm and Lift mask is going to tighten and really help drive in the dermal flash peel treatment even more. You want to use the fan because if you don't use the fan, it could take a very long time for the product to dry. And I also recommend, while this is on the skin and the client's feeling the heat, do a nice shoulder massage, massage their hands, because if it's the first time they're feeling this, they will feel a little bit uncomfortable with the warmth and the stinging. The dermal flash peel has been on her skin about 10 minutes and it's no longer stinging, it just feels tight. This is the time at which you want to put the Firm and Lift mask directly over it. The Firm and Lift mask contains soy albumin and enzymes, and what it's going to do is really tighten the whole face. You can do it on the neck and the face, you can do it on the décolleté. The client will feel intense toning. They'll feel almost like it's pulsatingly tight, and after about 10 minutes, it'll be dry, and that's when it's the tightest. You want to put it on very thin. That's the trick with the Firm and Lift mask. You're going to mix maybe about a half teaspoon of powder to equal parts activator, and as you can see, I'm putting it on very thin. If you put it on too thick, it's going to be hard to get off, and it's not necessary, you're just wasting product. Some people might feel a little tingle again, but generally it feels good. You can put this on the brow bone if you want to get tightening there. And I come about 1/8 of an inch under the eye area. You will need the fan on because if you don't have the fan on, the client will not dry and then it'll take a long time. So if you can have the fan clipped, clipped up, or if you can have the client hold it comfortably, you're going to want to do that because this is going to take a good 10 minutes. This is a perfect time to do a scalp massage, to do your neck and shoulder massage, so you can do part of that while this is drying. I'll hold that for you. What we're going to notice and what you'll see is visibly how tightening it gets, how tight it actually gets. This is a treatment for a client that wants to feel the treatment. They want to have the experience. It's not a pampering facial, it's a results-oriented treatment for clients that really have sluggish, aging, devitalized skin. You're not going to do a lot of extractions in this treatment. Many spas use this kind of as a signature treatment. It's a more expensive treatment because you can make this an hour and a half long. In this video training, we just keep it real short, but with the massage and with the length of time that both the dermal flash peel and the Firm and Lift mask are on the face, it could make the treatment much longer. But clients love the tightening. Great for before a party, a special event. You do, if someone is highly sensitive, let's say they have a lot of allergies, you could also, I recommend, do a patch test on their neck before you do this and just make sure that their skin can tolerate the dermal flash stimulation with their skin. Rarely do we have anybody that has a problem with this, but on occasion, some people, it's just too stimulating. So I find clients that have a lot of allergies, this is not maybe something that might agree with them, so you just have to patch test. Better to patch test and wait than have somebody get a reaction. About 4 or 5 minutes into it, the client starts to feel the tightening. Do you feel the tightening?
Yes.
How does it feel?
Like I can't move my mouth.
Good. That's what we want to hear. That's exactly how it feels. The client feels so tight they feel like they can't open up their mouth. This dermal flash peel treatment with the Firm and Lift mask, I love it together because the dermal flash peel stimulates, brings up blood flow, and then the Firm and Lift mask vasoconstricts and calms it down. However, some of our clients like to do the dermal flash peel by itself with a different mask or the Firm and Lift mask with another exfoliator. So there is some flexibility depending on how you want to customize your treatment. Okay, so as you can see down here, it's pretty dry. Up here, that's pretty common. If she had a lot of wrinkles, you'd really notice it because all of it would scrunch up and tighten. And what she's feeling is this pulsating tightness that will continue on the neck or the face, wherever you put the product. To remove the Firm and Lift mask, you're going to want to take a little bit of gentle facial wash in some water. You create like a light soapy water, and you're going to massage that on the face. And what it's going to do is it's going to slowly break up the tightness that feels almost like plastic on the skin, and it's going to loosen all of that up so that removal is easy. Water alone will not have that effect. So I'm just going to take a little bit of what I call like a soapy water, apply it, then I'll massage it a little more, and it's just going to break it up. You don't want it to be too much gentle facial wash where you've got a whole bunch of suds all over. You just want it to be like a watered down gentle facial wash. Once I get it kind of emulsified here, I'll use my sponges and warm towels. You want to make sure around the nose area and areas that are dry that you really wet it. Then you'll use your sponges that are wet too. This usually feels very good to the client. Now the first part of this facial, as you can tell, they feel the heat, then they feel the tightening. So the last part of the facial is really where they get much more relaxation and pampering, because after we remove this is when we're going to do our massage. Sometimes you really want to make sure around the eye area you get it off good. And you'll feel it if you don't. It'll feel kind of like crustier. So I'll use my fingers after. A little more cleanser, so I'm just going to grab a towel. Just grab not a hot towel, a cool towel or tepid. Perfect. And we'll check one more time. Our skin's clean, fresh. And now we're going to apply the Firming Tripeptide Serum. She's well exfoliated. We're going to put this hydrating serum with 15% active peptides to really plump and hydrate. And then we're going to seal that in with the Hydrocalm massage oil. You don't have to massage this all the way into the skin because the Hydrocalm massage oil is a hydrodispersible oil, and it's going to work with the serum. It's actually going to disperse with the water content in the serum. You don't need very much, a drop or two is all you need, and that will give you enough slip. The Hydrocom massage oil, as I said, is a hydrospersible oil, so it's working with the hyaluronic acid or the sodium hyaluronate in the serum. Furthermore, it contains wheat germ extract and vitamin E. It's very soothing and nourishing. And this is where you're going to do your long massage. You're going to do your 10 to 15 minute massage, depending on how you've booked yourself for this treatment. But the client, because her face was hot and then really tight, by the time you massage it, they're like so ready for the relaxation part of the treatment. Their skin will soak up the product. It'll start to soften and hydrate. And the skin just glows. We've completed our massage, and now we're going to finish the treatment with the Collagen Eye Defense first. If there is a little extra hydrocom oil on this client's skin, it's going to absorb. If it's the evening, you definitely don't want to take too much off because her skin will absorb it in and it'll be nice over the evening. Most of the people that get this treatment tend to be more mature, so they need the moisturizing. After that, we're going to put the Lactic C Firming Cream. The Lactic C Firming Cream is a 5% lactic acid cream with hydrators in it and vitamin C, and it's really meant to tone and moisturize. The 5% lactic acid acts as an alpha hydroxy acid to keep smoothing down fine lines, wrinkles, and dark spots. After this, if it is the daytime, you want to follow with the oil-free sunscreen, SPF 30. If it's the evening, you don't need to. If the client's oily, you might skip the Lactic C Firming Cream. So you do have enough treatment products to customize it for your client's skin. Our client now is not only super hydrated, her skin's revitalized, it's brought the vitality and life back to her skin, and she's ready to go to the party.